You are already a billionaire. Now, let me explain. The reason why I say this, when you're 80 years old, if you live to your 80 years old, that's about 4,000 weeks, which in seconds is 2.5 billion seconds. Now, when we live to we are 31 years old, so just below half of 80, that is 1 billion seconds. So that's what I mean by we are a billionaire. We are a billionaire in time. There's time around us. We have what feels like so much time. We've got so much left of it if we do live longer. And even if we don't, I'm sure it's still a lot. The point still remains the same though, is that why focus, and this is something that I'm reminding myself, I'm not just saying this, I'm reminding myself of this as well. I tell myself quite a lot, but why focus on the time that we could have put into something when we can use the time that we have now, that valuable time, to then do the things that we want to do. When I was younger, I used to think and worry so much about the things that I can't control. And I spent so much time on worrying about the things that did happen that I didn't want to happen, and worry about the things that could have happened but didn't happen, instead of focusing on what we can do now. That was one of my biggest problems back then. And I'm not going to lie, I would be lying if I said I didn't still do this. I still do this, but not as much as I used to in the past, which is showing me that I am growing and that I'm becoming better, and that I should spend less time focusing on what has happened and focus on how to become better. Focus on the time that I have in front of me right now instead of focusing on the time that is gone. Maybe we've spent the previous years or previous decades not doing the things that we want to do, but that doesn't mean that we can't do it with this decade. It doesn't mean that we can't turn this decade into a fresh start, or this year into a fresh start. Time is such a good thing as well, is because we've got so much of it, even though it might not feel like it sometimes. We've got so much of it that we can learn so much within time, whether it's within a certain amount of time or whether it's just in general, maybe not thinking about time as an option. So if you are one of those people, a bit like myself in the past, where they used to worry extremely bad, like badly, wishing as if they could have done this or should have done this, or as if they shouldn't have done this, then that's okay. It's okay. I feel like it's a good thing to feel like that because it shows us what we want for ourselves. It shows us who we want to become. But for me, when I was focusing on the negative thoughts, it's as if I'm digging myself a deeper hole and it's harder for me to get out of. While for me, what I've started to do within the past couple of years is say to myself, right, okay, what is the next thing that I can do right now? What is the thing that I can see that I can do right now and try and work towards it? And another little mindset shift, as I already mentioned in this video, was just understanding that what has happened, and all that I can control is what I do in the present moment. I can reflect on it in a good way, come up with solutions and ways to maybe do something different, or I can sit and dwell on what I could have done or what I shouldn't have done, and that just wastes our time. That wastes that precious time. Even though we do have a lot of it, we would rather spend all of that time on doing things to help us instead of wasting that time. So we are a billionaire in time, which means that we don't need to sit and dwell on the things that we could have done, and we can use the time that we have right now to go after the things and to change, to do better, to try again, to ultimately succeed at the thing that you want to be great at. We have that time. So I hope that this video could help you in any type of way. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could please like this video, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from watching this, then I would very much appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. Thank you so much, and I will see everyone in the next one.